I think just over time, with the newer generations of players coming in, we're finally starting to see consolidation of talent at the top. I think there's just a lot more teams that can actually win the event, realistically. And nearly every region has a team that can actually win the entire event. There's never been more good teams in Rocket League, it feels like, than now. So it's gonna be brutal, but we're up for the challenge.
The vibes with the team right now are actually pretty good. It's like the best they've been in a while.
Mossy. Let's go.
No shot. We're all just super open to criticism, and we're just seeing what works and seeing what's the best for the team. The last Winter Major was in California as well, but it was in LA. We won that one. I see like a lot of resemblance in the way like our mentality is towards this tournament as well. Nobody has an ego about how we should be doing things. It's just strictly what is working, what we should be doing, and it's leading us to success way faster than having like break down barriers of like what we think is right versus what like actually works.
So yesterday there was a claim by Chicago that for the Gamers 8 tournament in Saudi Arabia that he would play the 1v1. And I think Atomic took that personally. And
So they're 1v1ing, best of 3, 1-1 at just now. So.
Is it best of 3?
7.
7.
Atomic ended up winning. And I think, in my opinion, I do think Atomic is the best 1v1 player, but Chicago says if he practices a lot, he can get better, but we all know who the real winner is here.
Let's go. Come on, do that, folks. What's he doing?
A little bit there.
And I did this.
This is you when you take a 50 in the quarter?
I'd say a couple of the teams that are the biggest challenges of this tournament, there's honestly any team from NA or EU. If they show up, they're going to be good, but particularly probably FaZe Gen G from NA, and from EU, there's Karmine, Liquid, Oxygen, all those are going to be great. I'd also say G1 can be good. From the minor regions, Falcon's really good, but yeah, those are the main ones.
I'll be back close. He's gonna watch now. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, so far this year in 2022, we obviously haven't been living up to kind of the expectations set after last year. It's a mix of play styles, really trying to explore what's best for us. Leading up to this event, we've kind of tweaked some things, and we're really hoping to see some good results with this.
My upset potential unlocked in this one. Crew Esports looking to put G2 on notice.
Obviously last year in LA, we won the Winter Major, probably the height of our team so far this roster iteration. So we're really hoping to go back to back.
Chicago, though, doing a great job winning a couple extra balls. Jane Apps throws out a boost. There's Atomic. He will drop this one into the lower right hand. Nasty pinch across, though. It's a race, and actually Drops is going to lose it. There's Chicago, and he's going to score. G2 going to win game 1.
Played how we wanted. Individually, we started out a little nervous, but the way we want to play is really good. So, yeah.
G2 against G1, Atomic up against Atomic.
But the 50 game from G1. And G2 can't put high pressure opportunities too often, and Atomic will find the first goal.
How much pressure is being thrown at the G2 defense, and they've got to recover. They've got to get their nerves under control because things are getting out of their hand.
Atomic denied by Dorito again. G2, they need something, but the offense is in a drought. For a while, it was a bulletproof backline for G1. G2 have found a mark with some of their shots. Now it's about getting the tie. Dorito lets it go, and Chicago ties things up.
If they hold the lead, Jorby, this has been one hectic game. Mark saving G1 there. He had that red. Even with the fake, the little hesitation, the sidestep from Chicago. Didn't catch Mark off, and then a miss.
Hold firm, but hang on. A last second crack.
Or does it?
Dorito denied. Atomic, he lost the ball. G2 survived G1. Win the game, still alive for the top of the group.
I think since we know we're going to play them, FaZe is the team we're looking forward to the most. They've kind of had our number this split and the season in general. You know, last year it was kind of their year of just finishing 4th or worse in every event, and we always kind of just edged them out in every competition. And they're kind of flipping the tables on us this time, so I really want to play them.
Let's go! 2 and 40 seconds left. Is this Simple just playing it close to the ball. J-Nabs with a chance. Missed the flick high. First killer's there. Is it going to be a follow-up? Atomic with the ball. Shot. It's in!
You know they'd love to take care of it in regulation. It'll be Chicago for Atomic for their first lead! They got it!
How do you stop a shot that's like a laser? He's been getting up into the air very early. It's been a couple pre-jumps from him. He gets to Chicago! Top left slot for G2!
G2 will extend our show at least one more game.
FaZe Clan trying to close out this group stage in a dominant fashion.
Killer as FaZe Clan goes first in the group.
Appreciate that, Stacks, and big win there for FaZe Clan and first killer.
I'd say most excited for the event is just seeing the crowd again. I think the North American crowd favors us, obviously, because we're a North American team, but
I think the team's definitely overall happy to be in NA. Obviously, we don't really have a good record in Europe, so I think they always just have that internal bias to be in NA, but they're just more familiar with everything around us, so I think everyone's just generally happier, and we had a good boot camp, so everyone's just in good spirits.
Our track record is pretty good, but it doesn't change the fact that we need to show up in this tournament. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see if the work we've been putting in is going to pay off.
G2's record of versus OCE teams as Atomic. Oh, it's Atomic! Smashes in the second. And we talk about teams not being in series early on. G2 open up their round one playoff series with a big, fat W. Ground Zero has got a lot of incredibly intense support from various people all throughout the San Diego venue. Through the ball, Atomic to Chicago, to J-Nabs, doinks it onwards. Lockie is able to make contact.
Let's go, G2! With a miss from Atomic, maybe an opportunity now. J-Nabs fake underneath. Shot, should be coming in. Ground Zero are gonna get swept by G2.
What is it gonna take to get past K-Corp and that blue wall? We know how hot they're looking.
They're playing really good, but we've been playing really good in scrims, and it's just about translating it and not deviating from what we think works. And I think if we do that, we can beat K-Corp.
G2 versus Karmine. It's time to podcast. Let's play some rock.
want to play against Karmine Corp just because they have that like #1 in the world title right now, I think. And to us, like in scrims, we've been playing them pretty well. And I think just like last year in the Winter Major, we actually like met up with BDS, who were the world's best at the time, and beating them gave us like a lot of confidence going into the championship Sunday. And I think if we matched up against Karmine maybe in the quarterfinals, then it would be a good match.
Let's go, G2!
This is the big one, folks. The Titans of EU, led by the fiercest Ace alive against the most ancient North American superpower, G2 versus Karmine Corp. It's time to fight, folks. Let's play some rock.
And only as far as the center line, and Exotic giving one away. J-Naps, Chicago, it's wide. Follow from Atomic, ties the game. Corp strikes first, they strike often, and Batira leads KC to a Game 1 dub. We've seen stranger things, but a lot has to go G2's way here. Trying to thread the needle, got it back to the front, Atomic, and G2 has its first lead!
Game 3 is theirs, and they may even be back in the series. G2 take the game!
Chicago.
Oh, it's
himself! How about this one from the heavens? Way through, follow up now from Atomic, line up the double, bang bang! Because G2 has forced the 6th game!
Down, but not out!
For G2, ticks down for G2. It's the blue wall. K-Corp on to Championship Sunday!
We just finished our run at the major. We beat Ground Zero earlier today, 3-0, but then we fell short to Karmine 4-2. Definitely not where we necessarily wanted to finish. Excited to keep moving forward and excited to keep getting better. And I think we're on the right path. Thanks for all the support. We love seeing all of y'all at all these events, all the G2 Army. Make sure to check out more content on the YouTube channel, and we'll see y'all next time.